Well, hello everybody, Bug Eater 64 here, and today we're going to be doing a flight for the first time in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But I'm doing this in 172 just to test the replay system in the new simulation. So, with that, we're going to be flying from Fullerton Municipal Airport in Fullerton, California, over to Catalina Island. And so we'll be getting in this aircraft here, and it'll have a different livery, but we're going to get in the aircraft, get on our way, and see how the replay works. I've got hopes for this compared to the old system, so let's see what new 2024 presents us today. So see you inside the aircraft. Okay, so here we are at Fullerton Municipal Airport, and what I found is so far, just going to get rid of all these walk around things. As you can see, the rendering is not really crisp, and I think I'm not the only one that's had that problem, so hopefully that'll get taken care of in the next update. This is day 2 for the sim, and but we're just going to do something here, testing the replay system, and we'll get inside the aircraft here in just a second. Fullerton Municipal Airport is my old stomping grounds when I was a young lad many moons ago. Alright, let's pull the chocks out. I forgot to do that once when I was doing a test flight, and you know, these aircraft, those chocks work pretty good because it wouldn't let me move. Okay, so let's get inside the cockpit here. And this is the G1000 avionics suite, and we'll get this airplane up and running. Fuel to both. Get rid of the yoke because it makes it a little easier to see some of the things. Okay, turn the master on. And as you can see, it's just not crisp clear. And like I said, I hope in the next update they'll work on optimizing some of that. I'm running a RTX 4070 Ti Super, and this is the first time I've run into this problem of the output or the rendering of the systems is just not crisp and clear. Now I'm running I guess a mid-range system. I've got NVIDIA i9 9900K, the 64 gigs of RAM, and like I said, the RTX 4070 Ti Super. So it's been running my other sims quite well. Now I'm doing this in 2D, I'm not doing the VR yet. But I just wanted to check because this is the in-sim replay system. And you really have to, as you can see, I had to get up close to really read the numbers crisp and clear. But we'll just throw this on, even though I don't really need it. And we're going to be flying from Fullerton Municipal Airport over to Catalina Island. when I was young, it used to be one of my favorite places to sail to and just spend a few days.
Fullerton Airport information, Quebec 2300 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, clear. Temperature, 15.
And I'd really like to find a way, and there probably is, I just don't know it yet, because this is a new sim where I can get rid of that
landing and departing runway 24.
radio chatter text.
Direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec.
So if anybody knows where to find that key or binding, let me know so I can get rid of it. And let's get the tab up. Okay. And we are going to get rid of that. Okay, I think we are about ready to taxi. And this is late afternoon here in Southern California. Let's minimize that. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to try this in VR and see what happens. But so far, the sim is working quite well. Okay, so we're going to start recording. And you can actually, instead of minimizing like that, I could close the whole thing and it will continue to record my flight so it doesn't show up on your screen. Normally these little windows, what I do is I move them to my secondary screen, and okay, so with that, we'll get everything checked and see. Yep, it's recording nicely. Okay, so we stopped the recording, And
Generic 02 Papa traffic is 9 o'clock 1 miles at 400 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic 64 Mike traffic is 10 o'clock 1 miles at 500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
okay. Yeah, we actually used live weather on this flight, and it was a nice, clear, sunny, bright day in California. A beautiful sun setting in the distance there. Alright, so let's get clearance and take off. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay.
SoCal departure Southwest 455 is passing 800 feet, climbing 4,000 feet. Southwest 455 SoCal departure altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
Airspeed's alive. And we get to about 65. We'll slowly pull back on the yoke. And lift off.
SoCal approach ADX Alpha Delta X-Ray 01 is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles west of Fullerton 300 feet. Request flight following.
ADX Alpha Delta X-Ray 01 SoCal approach. Squawk 1064.
Squawk 1064 ADX Alpha Delta X-Ray 01.
ADX Alpha Delta X-Ray 01 radar contact 1 miles southwest of Fullerton 600 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger ADX Alpha Delta X-Ray 01.
Okay, so we're on our way. Aircraft flies well. Eye candy is good. So the new sim's got, you know, great possibilities for the future. And this is just, you know, a couple days into it, and I think with updates, patches, and things like that, it'll do great things to improve. So far, though, my favorite aircraft is my PMDG DC-6, and it doesn't work in this sim. Not yet. But PMDG has promised to do updates to make them all compatible. I have loaded the DC-6 into the community folder from my 2020 community file, and it loads. It looks good, and I can start the engines. The engines will not keep running, so there are some glitches. I mean, I can be sitting on the ground and everything's running perfect. The engines are purring, and suddenly my gauges start going wonky, and the
6,200 feet.
engine shut off. So
Climb and maintain 6,200 feet southwest 455.
okay, so we are going to speed things up and get to Avalon Airport and do it quickly. The replay system appears to be just, works very much like my X-Plane 12 replay system, and it's quite simple to use, and it's a huge improvement over 2020. I didn't like their replay system at all in the 2020 version, but this I can live with quite well. And as soon as we figure out improving the quality of rendering the graphics, we'll take care of that. Okay, so here we are, getting ready to land at Catalina Island.
SoCal departure Alaska 774 is at 15,700 feet, climbing flight level tree 60.
You know, I don't mind them talking, but I want to get rid of, if there's a way to get rid of that text showing up. And it's probably something I'm missing in the settings.
Good day.
500.
One tree 4.575 for Alaska 774.
All right, so we are down. Yeah, we'll just roll down here to the runway exit taxi area. And just pull up here and park. All right. So welcome to Catalina Island. Hope you enjoyed the flight. We'll just go ahead and shut it down, get back to our cold and dark status, and we will call it a day for the flight. Okay, there we go. Okay, park and brake is set. Laters. All right, well, there you have it. The flight went well. Uh, you know, the simulation itself has got a lot of growth, and it's got great possibilities. And from the sky, some of the eye candy is great. I've got no problems with that. Get down close to the ground, though, and to be honest, we didn't see it in this video, but on a couple of my test flights, up close, it just looks horrible. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this flight. I had a lot of fun bringing it to you. I am happy with the replay system. It's a huge improvement on what used to be. So it can actually use the replay system inside the sim. Don't have to worry about trying to use a third-party system. So, it's a limited system, but it works, and thank you for that. So, hope you enjoyed the flight. The 172 worked great with the G1000 in it. That is the ASOBO version of the 172. And like I said, had a lot of fun with it. And until next time, this is Bug Eater 64. And we'll see you when we try our next flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Until then, goodbye for now, and remember, as always, safe flying.